What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. I saw this story out there, so I want to go ahead and report this. Family and friends of actor Jack Nicholson are very concerned about his behavior, his health, and his ultimate fate. And they think that he is destined to go the way of his friend Marlon Brando. Jack Nicholson has not been seen in public, I think in almost 2 years now. I think it's been about 2 years. I think the last time he was seen may have been January of 2021, and that was at a Lakers game at Staples Center. Of course, now I believe it's called Crypto Center. But there was a time during the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s where Jack Nicholson was a fixture at Lakers games. Jack was a man known to be on the social scene in Hollywood. And when I say Hollywood, there's no slight on him. That's just how I feel about Hollywood. But ever since Jack Nicholson, I think did the movies Chinatown and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 74, 75, Jack Nicholson has been a star, throughout his career, all the way into the 2000s. Well, I think the last movie that he did came out in 2010. When Jack Nicholson may have been in his mid-70s at the time. He's now 85 years old, and he's been largely retired from acting, reportedly because of memory loss. Now, I don't know whether he has full-blown dementia or Alzheimer's. I did see an article a couple of years ago that suggested that he had Alzheimer's, but that has never been confirmed. But it has been confirmed that he does have some form of memory loss, just not knowing whether or not he has full-blown dementia. But his friends are concerned that he has isolated himself from reality. And I want to read a little bit from this New York Post article. Jack Nicholson's friends have shared concerns about the actor's solitary lifestyle, saying they're worried about the end game. The 3-time Academy Award winner hasn't been seen out in the public in over a year, and his pals claim he's, quote, living like a recluse. Multiple sources told Radar Online that the 85-year-old actor, quote, doesn't leave his house anymore, unquote, and that, quote, his mind is gone, listing concerns of possible dementia. The father of 5, okay, so it wasn't January 2021. The father of 5 was last seen at the Staples Center for a Lakers game with his son Ray in October of 2021. Okay, so it was October of 2021. Nicholson spends most, if not all, of his time in his plush Beverly Hills mansion. According to the report, he purchased the lavish property from his friend, the late Marlon Brando, for $5 million back in 2005. The 3,303 square foot pad boasts 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a pool. And I'm checking. Yeah. Checking some stuff. Yeah, well, anyway, you can read the article for yourself, but basically his friends fear that he's going down the same path as Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando, of course, at one point in his career led a very colorful life. Women's man, very active on the social scenes, but the last maybe 25 years of his life, he battled obesity, starting in the 80s, Brando became more and more reclusive. Um, his weight got out of control to the point where he weighed well over 400 pounds at one point, and he died back in July of 2004 at the age of 80. And, I've been hearing rumors that Jack Nicholson has some type of mental issues going on. And obviously, if you look at Jack Nicholson over the past several years, he's put on some weight. Increasingly over the last few years. So, he's older, man. He's 85. Those types of things happen as you get older. I know it didn't help him. I forgot exactly when he found that out, but if I'm not mistaken, Jack Nicholson, for much of his life, grew up thinking his sister was his sister, when in reality, his sister was his mother. His older sister was his mother, or something like that. And then his mother was really his aunt, if I'm not mistaken. So I know if I found out something like that, that would devastate me. But anyway, best wishes to Jack Nicholson, man. I know he has several kids, if I'm not mistaken. He hasn't acted in over a decade. And, considering how much of a legend this guy was and still is, it's sad, man, if it is, coming down to the fact that he, is just not there anymore. But anyway, tell me what you guys think, man.